favorite. These are tahini covered pineapples and mangoes. Dehydrated. Oh, they're delicioso. Oh, they're so good. Mm. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, once again, to Inspired Conscious Living. Woo! Thank you for showing up. Today, I didn't send any messenger invites. I just sent it to groups on Facebook. So we'll see what happens. I just wanted to give everybody a break. But know that I'm still here and I'm still doing it. Mm, mm. I'm still chewing it. I should have waited before I started. Sorry. Mm. Okay. Done. So, how's your day? What a beautiful day. Look at this sunshine. I'm having a bit of a stressful day. Um, my girl, Estrella, has disappeared. I'm not sure what happened. This morning we got up. I came out to the bathroom. She stayed out. I went back in, did a few more things, came back out. I haven't seen her all day. This is a complete nuance. It's never happened before. And so I don't know what's up. But I'll just pray that everything's okay and that she'll be back soon. Oh, isn't that beautiful? So we've been talking a lot. It's kind of the theme this year is family. And so I want to keep focusing on family because I really believe that if you really want to heal yourself, you have to go in and heal your family. And it's as the black sheep, the one that is a little different than the rest of them. It's your job. Yay! Woo! But it's because you've done the work on yourself and you don't have the buttons. They can't press the buttons. If your family can't press the buttons, then you win. Because they won't try anymore. They give up. It's a beautiful thing when it happens too. You're like, did I win? Kunai. You don't happen to have Estrella with you, do you? That would be nice. That's the neighbor's dog. He's a big shepherd. He's very pretty too. Oh, sounds like people are coming over. Maybe I'll go inside and do my podcast. It might be confusing out here. We'll see what happens. But it definitely sounds like people are coming. Oh, it's Miguel. Okay. Well, maybe we're okay. So, confusing day. It's been a confusing day. Here's to hoping that everything works out. That's Ami and Miguel. Yeah. Okay. I hate not saying hello. So it's a challenge, but I'm just listening to see what happens. So back to where we were at is family. Those are my next door neighbors. They're my family. Miguel's just had his 30th birthday on the 26th. He's also a Capricorn, same as me. So I really appreciate them. They're super fabulous people, super wonderful, super kind, super gentle, and super honest, and super helpful. And sounds like they're going to be here any second. Yeah. I didn't tell Miguel that I was on, but that's okay. So Anyways, back to family and love and why we're here, to love ourselves enough so that our families open up to it and that we can change the world through our actions and through how we show up and how we show up in the world and how things transition for us. Está bien. Gracias. Yeah, and so it's an important thing to know exactly what it is that you're talking to about and what kind of conversations you're having, because life is there to open up for you, and so you'll be able to declare it. I'll go inside, and that'll make it easier. Then Diego can do what he's doing. Todo bien, todo bien. Muchas gracias, Diego. Yo voy de casa. Todo bien. Sí, sí. No hay problema. Sí, perfecto. Okay, so here we are. Now we're inside. As things have changed a little bit, they've evolved and transitioned as things do. That's life. You got to be flexible. You got to be adaptable. You can't be attached to what's happening, what's going on, because if you get like that, then you get stuck. You're stuck. How do you move forward? It's an impossibility. You can't go forward when you're stuck. You can't. You're stuck. And if you've got 1 foot in one pond and 1 foot in another pond, it's very hard to make any progress. I did that for many years. You really have to put both your feet forward and just say, I'm doing this. I'm doing this and I'm going to make it happen. Whatever it is, this is the year for things to come to fruition. 2024. Boom. Full power. This is full power. The secret of the universe is 42 and it's reversed, right? So many good things are about to happen this year. So stay focused, stay loving, stay kind, stay honest, stay family based. Stay with your Jamaica con limon. Stay in your heart. Stay in your heart. Live here. Just move there and say, you know what? That's where I'm living. No matter what happens in the world, I'm going to be in my heart. And I will show up every day with a smile on my face. And I'll do my best to make my energy so palpable that you can taste it. That's my goal by living an inspired life. Life of inspiration is the way to go. It's so good for your soul. It warms your heart and it keeps you fully satiated. You're never like, oh, I need this or I want that. You're just happy. What's wrong with happy? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with happy. Happy is a good place to be. We're all happy and we're all hippies too. What's a hippie? Happy, intentional, peaceful, present you. That's what a hippie is. It's where every single one of us has the hippie soul, but it's just whether you feed it or not. You have your hippie soul and you have your capitalist soul. And which one you feed? Because you can feed them both. That's the ultimate goal, is to have the balance. The balance. Um, but only do it for good purposes and for good reasons and for good things and with good intention, because life is amazing, magical, beautiful, and wonderful. And so it's very fabulous when it begins to unfold in such ways. Open up to that. So, what we've been doing at the beginning of the show, we had a little bit too much cannabis today because I'm stressed because my Estrella is not here. So that happens. That's why I've got this. But it's okay. I'll work through it. And I got agua de Jamaica con limon. It's delicioso. So we did this on Boxing Day. My declaration to the universe, because the universe only knows how to give. So you have the universe needs to know what you want in order for it to give it to you. So what are you declaring? So I write mine out and I read it in the morning and I read it on the show. I am so happy and grateful for inspired conscious living YouTube community. I am so happy and grateful for 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I am so happy and grateful for 4,000 watched YouTube minutes. I am so happy and grateful for my mom, Estrella, and my family. I am so happy and grateful for my Mexican family, my YouTube family, my Facebook family, and the rest of the globe. I love you all. You're beautiful. I am so happy and grateful for San Mateo Rio Hondo, Oaxaca. Woo! I am so happy and grateful for my abundance of love and health. I am so happy and grateful for my endless energy. I am so happy and grateful for fruits, veggies, nuts, and seeds. Organic, yes, and local. I am so happy and grateful for my beautiful plants. I am so happy and grateful for Mother Earth. I am so happy and grateful for the wisdom to teach. I am so happy and grateful for God. Simplemente. Simple. And as I repeat those words, they become ingrained in my memory. My subconscious will look for all of the things that I put in there. And it'll attract it electromagnetically into my life. Zing! And all I have to do is keep showing up, just like I'm doing here. Keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. And that's how you build. You you just got to keep showing up because it doesn't matter who else is there. It matters that you're there. And when you're there, that's when other people can be there. Because if you're not there, then it can't have happened. It can't have been created because you weren't there. If your thoughts are telling you to do something, especially something like this, which is out of the comfort zone of most people, which is live live YouTube or live Facebook, just a live video, period, because it's terrifying for most people. There's a genuine fear factor there that they get a little bit tripped out that things could go sideways. And so the whole idea then is to just allow and just to let it happen. Just to show up and say, okay, God, here, I got here. Now you got the rest. That's it. I got here. I got here. I got to the chair. I got myself in front of the thing. Now it's your turn. I'm going to take a break. Fiesta. And I leave the building, this building, the temple. And I give it to God. I say, God, do your thing. You got an hour more if you need, whatever it takes. Enjoy. It's your vessel. I'm just borrowing it while I'm here. So, absolutely 100%, I'm going to step out of the way and allow you to do whatever it is that you feel is necessary because you've got a bit of better understanding of what's going on than I do. in so many ways, which I'd like to discuss at some point, just so you know. Um, but anyways, yeah, it's a magical life. It really is. It's a magical world. It's a magical existence, and things are constantly changing and unfolding. And we're at a time in history for things to really shift wide open. Because the amount of knowledge that's out there right now is unbelievable. The amount of energy that's being pulsed into our space that's coming in through us is absolutely cosmic, fantastic. I feel so good every day, like I'm just getting fully charged, like for power. And so you've got to tap that. It's the gift, your gift to the world is to tap into that presence and be that. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. I want to see more smiling, happy people that are colorful. This is why I do what I do. Boom. Period. It's not a confusing thing. Not supposed to be. If it's confusing, that means it's man made. It wasn't God. No, God does everything simple. Simple. It's like highly intricate and completely technical, but fully simple. To understand, all you have to do is listen. That's why we got two ears and one mouth. Because we're supposed to listen twice as much as we talk, and we're supposed to listen twice as much as we eat. And you can hear better when you're not eating because you're not digesting. And so you have the full range of your listening capacity. And when you're fully listening, that's where your healing happens. We're frequency, vibrational, energetic beings. And through your ears is your frequency that you're bringing in, whether it's nature, whether it's music, whether it's the background noise of the city or a vehicle. That's all being directly downloaded into you, and that's becomes who you are. So you really have to step up into that and say, this is it. I'm here, I'm now, I'm showing up for me, for you, for everyone. I'm going to do my best job to be happy, to be harmonious, to be healthy, and to be a good example. I want to mentor. I'm going to be 54 in January 15th. I'm a Capricorn. And I feel phenomenal. I'm in incredible shape. I can outwork most 20 and 30-year-olds, and I can definitely out hike them. I've taken lots of them on hikes with me, and they all get, oh, geez, okay, are we done yet? But it's like I do it every day, so it's a practice. And I have lots of good practices, and that's what keeps you young. It has nothing to do with anything else. It has to do with your habits, and so you need to develop good habits. Willpower is not something that you can purchase, nor is health. It's something that you can practice, and the more you practice taking care of yourself, which is first love yourself. We talk about that lots on the show. Fly, that's how we fly. First love yourself. And if you don't take care of yourself first, then you can't help other people. So you got to fill up your cup, and then you can go and you can share and you can be there with people and you can open up and say, you know what, let's talk. Let's talk on a cosmic level. Let's just be beings of light, not necessarily beings of bodies. And let's communicate about what is real and what is love, because it's all love. That's all the universe is. It's just different degrees of love. The more you love, the more you learn, the more it opens up, and the more you remember, more you remember that you're cosmic, spiritual, divine being having a human experience, which is a fun thing. So, because what does chocolate taste like when you don't have a body? How how do you climb a mountain when you don't have a body? How do you go skiing when you don't have a body? How do you jump out of an airplane when you don't have a body? Can't. So while you're here, you're supposed to have fun. That's why we're here, to tap into fun, finding unconditional now, living right here, right now, in the moment. That's where fun lives, because the past is history, the future is a mystery. The, the present is a gift. That's why they call it a present. And you're the gift to be unwrapped. God intended frequency transfer. The and it's you showing up as your best self in your energetic self. We are energetic biological beings. We take care of our energy and it takes care of the biology. But if we work on the biology, then we never heal, because it's not the biology that needs the healing, it's the energy of what you're bringing into the world, because you increase your vibration and you heal anything instantaneously. Like, that's exactly what you do. When I use sound healing, so many different rife frequencies that I listen to at night, different frequencies, and they make my body heal. Like, they make things go away, and it's through music. But we're universe, one song. This is a harmonic resonance. It's all about the music. And when you tap into that music, it becomes you. And then you come and show up every day and you want to sing your song, because we all have a song. It came with the package and it's there for us to share 100%. The point is to get to a place where you can just sing that song at the top of your voice out loud and don't give a who cares or what's or says what about anything. That you're just doing it. That's when you win. There is no winning. There is no winning. We've already won. We got here. This is the gift. Mother Earth is the gift. This place that is full of abundance, that has so many beautiful things to offer us, is plants, animals, scenery, oceans, lakes, rivers. It's endless. Sunsets, sunrises. There's so much magic that happens every single day. But if you're in behind a screen all day like this, you don't experience it. But when you take yourself out of your comfort zone and you do stuff like this and you go out into nature, nature versus nurture. I was speaking about this yesterday and a few days before. It's the same thing. It's nature is nurture. How we've divided it to nature versus nurture is beyond my thought process completely, because when I want to heal, I go to nature. Nature does the nurture. Nature is my doctor, and so is my dog Estrella, my dog Tor, because she takes me to nature to get healed. And that's what I do when I go to nature every day. That's how I can get older and still have fun and still act like a kid, be like a kid, run and jump like a kid, climb trees like a kid. You don't have to age. It's a choice. 100%, it's a choice. And it's not a necessity. It doesn't help you in any way. It makes things harder. Your body slows down when you think it's supposed to. But if you don't think it's supposed to, and if you think that you can keep doing what you were doing and you keep up good practices, your body doesn't have to age. I don't think these things ever have to die. I think that's all up here, 100%, because they're so incredibly made. They can run off of nothing, or they can run off of tons of stuff, and they can still manage to perform. It's mind bending. like in my life that were my size that are now about twice my size, or at least have a giant belly that's brand new. And it's like, how does the body just adapt and take care of that? Like, how does the legs take care of all that extra weight? How does the all of your intestines deal with all of this new stuff? And it keeps functioning. How does it do that? Like, these things are amazing. But if you want to heal it, you got to go to the energy. You got to go to the root. All of the roots are up here. It's all your thoughts that become things. And if you're thinking unhealthy thoughts, well, that's what's going to happen. You're going to become an unhealthy being. But if you're thinking happy, harmonious, healthy thoughts, that's what you follow. It's what you're declaring to the universe. Whether or not you're speaking it, your thoughts are in communication. We're sending and receiving towers. That's all we are. And we're sending our thoughts out to the universe, and then the universe is giving us all of these experiences in return to match our thoughts. And so when you program your thoughts to be beautiful and magical, you live on a magical, beautiful planet. It happens to me every day. I only run into happy people because I work on my energy. I in the morning I do my meditations, I do my sound healing, and I take care of my temple, my cuerpo. My life is my laboratory, my body is my temple, love is my practice. It's my motto, it's my mantra. We all have a mantra, and it's what shows up most repeatedly in your life. My favorite is Ho'oponopono. I've used for years. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's a magical, magical little mantra, 4 simple phrases. You can do it super fast. And it's my go-to whenever I get stressed about anything. I don't even think about it. My mind just goes, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And I put it into a loop. And whatever else is bugging on me just seems to, damn. And I use it when I'm biking up mountains, or I'm running up hills, or I go into that. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And all of a sudden I have more oxygen. I have more energy. And I'm able to do what I previously thought I couldn't do. So it's like, we are energetic beings, 100% energetic beings. We've been lied to that we're biological creatures. The energy is in charge of the biology, not the biology in charge of the energy. If you focus on the biology, your energy is out of whack. But if you focus on your energy, your biology will follow suit, and it will become perfectly in tune, because your body is a self-healing machine. You do not need to go anywhere to get stuff to put in it. Mm-mm. I've been 16 years without a pill. Woo! But I didn't know any better. I used to pop Tylenols and take whatever pills they gave me. And, I used to listen to the doctors. And then I was like, when I got healthier than my doctors, I was like, why should I be listening to these guys when they're trying to give me stuff that I know that's not good for me? On my 40th birthday, which is 14 years ago, I said to my doctor, I had a physical to appease my mom, because there's tons of cancer in our family everywhere. My family is polluted with cancer. And they gave me the physical, and at the end he said, you're in great shape. And I said, okay, thank you very much. And he says, can I give you a flu shot? And I said, for what? He said, it's preventative. I said, I thought being in great shape was preventative. Maybe you should think about what you do for a living. And that was the last time I've been to a doctor, because they're just there to make money. They're there to sell you something. They're no different than going to the grocery store, except for they sell pills. And these things aren't good for you. My stepdad was taking 14 pills before he passed. My bro is now taking 14 pills a day. and they are undigestible. They have big bellies, and it's because of all of these pills. There's all this big pharma sitting there right in their belly. And so these guys they're not digesting. Oh, there goes my mic. I hope you can still hear me. There, that's better. Yeah, and digestion is 50% of your energy. So if you don't have good energy, it's generally because you're digesting. If you want to increase your energy, the best way to do it is to intermittent fast. What is that? That is how long that you take between meals. So I try to eat one meal a day. Well, I have a salad and a meal, and then after maybe some popcorn or a date, some chocolate or some hot chocolate, one of those. But that's it, one meal a day. That's really all I need. I have a salad, then I go for a hike. And while I'm hiking, whatever I'm having for dinner, rice or potatoes or and onions and garlic, it's cooking. And when I get home, it's ready. That's a perfect system. And I cook everything on low, so I cook it on one, so it takes, it slow cooks, because anything that you cook over 114 degrees, you're killing the nutrients. It's becoming a dead. And we're the only animals on the planet that heat our food to eat it. We are, okay? Everything else here eats raw. And for myself, I've had a raw diet. And when I ate raw, I was full power, like, woo, crazy energy all the time. Because that is the best diet in the world for you. I was growing my own food, it was all organic, and I was eating raw, and I was making my own salad dressing. I went for a year without going to the grocery store because the grocery store made me crazy during all of the COVID stuff. So I didn't go anymore. I just ate out of my garden, and I got so healthy from not going to the grocery store. It was crazy. I was like, I go there and I get crap that I don't need. Why? Why do I get crap that I don't need? Because when you have a certain amount of money and you think that you worked this hard to get it and you feel like, well, I deserve that. That should be my reward. But if it's not good for you, who's the reward for? It took me many, many years to realize that if a reward isn't healthy, who's it rewarding? I used to smoke. Almost, it'll be 10 years in February. I smoked cigarettes for 30 years of my life, and I felt guilty every time I did. Every time I knew that it was affecting my health, every time I knew that it was something that I was spending an exorbitant amount of money to kill myself, but I was doing it anyways. This was a treat. I used to treat my bad breath. It made me smell bad. It didn't do anything for me, and it cost a fortune, and it gave me sore throat. I couldn't run. When I tried to run, you can't run and smoke, and they just don't work together. It's one or the other. So that's how I gave it up. And it's because when you have them, you know to help themselves, but they'll go to the doctor to find out. But it's you who did it. You're the creator. And when you create stuff, you can also uncreate it by doing the opposite of what you did to create it, which generally means stopping doing whatever it was that you did to create it. So whenever I have issues in my body, I fast instantaneously. If I have pain that I don't want to deal with, I start to fast, because this pain that is alive in my body that I created through things that I've been doing will die if I don't feed it. But if I keep feeding it by doing the same things, it'll get bigger and bigger. It grows and it morphs and it manifests and it evolves. and it'll become chronic pain. And then I'll have to get pills. Like all of this stuff is because of us not taking care of ourselves. Welcome to live. Oh, hello. All messages are visible. Hide all messages. Top chat. Oh, okay. Jorge Pedro, thank you for sharing your being and message with the world. Blessings. Thank you, Jorge. My pleasure, brother. I don't know how to answer you. I'm not super techie. That's the first time I've had any chat come up while I've been on here. So thanks, my brother. My pleasure. I'm just here to help. I don't sell stuff. I just want to help people live better lives because I want to live in a happy, healthy world, and so I'm here to be an example of how to do that, and to be here in case people want to ask questions. And a place where people can step outside of their comfort zone to live a more inspired life. Because inspiration is it's the juice. It's the juice of the life. It's the magic. It's the energy. To inspire is to oxygenate, means to fill with oxygen. And when you're full of oxygen, are you heavy? No. You're light. You're light being. But when you're light, life is magic. It's supposed to be light. It's supposed to be free. It's supposed to be energized. Habits. What do you realize that something is happening? Because life is pattern recognition. I I did I I say the sooner you become a mystic. The reason I'm so mystic, family. I have an ex-wife. I don't just today, right now, is hopefully out there. I hope that would be very nice to see when I came out. But for now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So we'll just see how things happen and unfold. But this platform that I'm using here on YouTube to share my story is to also share space with you because I'd like to hear about your story and your experiences. Because when I'm speaking, I know what I'm talking about, but when you're speaking, I can learn new things, and so I love to experience things with other people. It just, especially joy. I'm always here to laugh. I'm always here to, especially laugh at myself because, like I said, I made so many mistakes along the way. And I'm so blessed to be here. That's why I believe in miracles, because I tried to kill myself for many years unconsciously, just with stupid decisions, lots of alcohol, lots chasing girls, lots of drinking and driving. I should have died. I should have died many times over. And my best friends are gone. My best man at my wedding and my alternate best man, my two best buddies at 48 and 51 are deceased because I changed and they didn't. They kept living the life that is not good. You got to let go of stuff that doesn't serve you. And once you realize what that is, then that's what you're here to do. You're here to open up, share, because as I let this out into the world and share my experience, I'm healing myself in the process. This is a good trade. This is a very good trade. And so I'm always open to bringing in new magic into my life. The sun is setting. I clear space, so I want to throw my iPad for a time-lapse photography because we've got some cool clouds tonight. So I think it'll be one of those epic sunsets like last night's. That's another thing I do here on the channel is I do time-lapse photography, sunsets. Oh, no, I don't have clear space. I don't want to leave this out with the kid. Let me see if I can put it up in here. I'm gonna just try. We'll see what happens. You never know. Okay. I think that might work. Something about that way. Like this. Okay. Sorry about this. Just one of my favorite things. Okay, we'll see what's going on this side. See if I put it in its regular spot. We still want the kids to accidentally mash it. No, I think we're good. Okay, let's go outside. One's nearly as fun, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So let's just set this up, and here we go. Nine. You don't do what I'm doing. Don't be on one device setting up another device. Okay, time lapse. Flip you around. There we go. Okay, this time I got it. And there we go. Okay. It'll be a beautiful sunset. So here we go. We got another 20 minutes left in the show. And it's been an adventure. I've been all over the place. This is the first one I haven't been sitting still. So that makes me feel good. I've got some more interesting things happening. Unfortunately, my girl still hasn't shown up. I don't know where she's at. This time of day, it's better to keep the window closed because we don't have insulation here. You can see right there. So the sun will warm up my place a little bit more. Yeah. So the purpose here is for anybody that wants to discuss whatever they want to discuss to come on and discuss it. Maybe that's gonna make too much of it. So you just never know what's gonna happen around here. No, you just never know what's gonna happen. So you just do your best, keep smiling, keep present, be available, and just see what shows up. Because you never know. You never know. Maybe I'll just bring that in. We'll worry about that another day. It's going to be a beautiful sunset. I might forget about it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's probably best. It's just gonna like it. Just take it in. Better. Muy bien. Okay, so that's the end of this. I think we'll just call this day a day. Yeah, because it's generally does when these guys are here. So let's just do that and say much love to everybody. Thanks again for showing up. It's always a pleasure, and I hope you have an amazing day. Paz y amor, peace and love. Yeah. The Inspired Conscious Living Show podcast. Till next time. Ciao.